Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. Hope you guys are doing well today. In today's video, we are going to try to get ridiculous amounts of attack speed just to see what it's like. We're going to play on normal difficulty with the Artifact of Command turned on. If you don't know what the Artifact of Command is and you would like to find out, there's a link in the video description to teach you all about artifacts. All right, world number 1. And we're starting out with an enemy directly in front of us. I picked the Commando for this one. You could play whatever you want. I mean, I probably wouldn't recommend playing the Mage, the Artificer, for this particular playstyle. Or maybe the Engineer if you want to be the one shooting, but of course, use at your own discretion. I'm not here to tell you how to play, my dudes. I'm just presenting an idea and seeing where it takes me. One of the easiest ways of getting attack speed is the Soldier's Syringe. Increases your attack speed by 15%, and that's per stack. So that's going to be our first item. We are going to set up some really basic proc chains to kind of help out our damage. So the only thing that, like, our main focus is going to be holding down left click and just shooting at enemies, but we want some other stuff going on behind the scenes to help scale our damage up, and I'll walk you guys through that process when we get it going. I'm also picking up a couple of the tri-tip daggers to start off early on. Just in case you didn't know, bleeds are absolutely busted now. They were buffed a little while ago to make it so they can stack infinitely. So, like, every time we shoot, we have a chance of applying a bleed, and that number just keeps going up if we continue to proc the bleed and continue to shoot at the enemy. I imagine this is where a lot of our damage is going to be coming from, so I'm going to invest in this early on, and this should allow us to just completely shred through bosses, but also, like, a lot of other enemies, too. Look at this. We're just holding the line here. Another great source of attack speed is going to be Predatory Instincts. This is a green item that gives us attack speed after we crit. Now, our crit chance isn't really high right now, but it can happen. And then once it does, you can actually see the buff, I believe, down here at the bottom left of the screen. So let's start the first boss. 3.5 minutes into the first level. We should completely shred it. It's a wandering vagrant, not watering. It doesn't take care of your plants. And just a few stacks of bleed is going to be enough to completely melt him. I'll even stop shooting here, and you can just see how much damage that dealt once you stack it up. Oh, this is going to be a really nice addition as well, because we're already applying bleeds. Let's make those bleeds even better. We can pick up an item called the Shatter Spleen. Every time we crit, it applies another bleed stack. So all you have to do is keep shooting at enemies, keep holding left click, and that damage is going to continue to scale. World number 2. A familiar sight greets us once again, but we destroyed him this time. Gonna go ahead and pick up a Jester of the Drowned. Don't worry, that's for later. I'll explain why we got it. Don't you worry. Another way we can increase our attack speed is with the Berserker's Pauldron. Killing 3 enemies within 1 second sends you into a frenzy. I gotta move before I die, but that's an item that'll come on more later in the game than right now. Because a lot of our damage is so single target focused for the time being, killing enemies in quick succession is going to be a little difficult for us to do. So we need to start thinking about ways that we can take our single target damage and turn it into area of effect damage. But that's pretty easy to do. I'm going to go ahead and start the boss with what I have now. I didn't loot for too long. The level seems kind of empty, or at least that's how it feels. We're still pretty weak in the healing department, but I mean, you can't disagree with this boss damage. Once again, I'm just going to stop shooting so you can just see how effective those bleeds are. Once you get them built up, they just take over, man. It's crazy. As far as our defense goes, one of the easiest ways of healing is going to be picking up the Harvester Sights. You can pick up the Leech Seed, and the Leech Seed is perfectly fine early on. It's going to heal you for, I believe, 1 every time you shoot. However, the Harvester Scythe in command mode, where you can pick your own items, usually scales better once you get past the first loop, because you're more than likely going to have 100% crit by then, and then every time you shoot, you're healing for much more than what a Leech Seed could provide. I just picked up our 7th tri-tip dagger, which means we have a 100% proc chance of that bleed every time we pull the trigger. for a little while now, or for, I guess, the next couple levels, I'm going to start focusing on actually getting that attack speed up and also capping off our crit chance. So I'll probably go syringe glasses for picking out our items. All right, the third boss is the Magma Worm. Probably one of the biggest counter to us just because we can't actually shoot him all the time. He's going to be dipping under the map. But once again, that bleed damage is so insane, and we can apply it so quickly that there is just nowhere for him to run. We are definitely outscaling the timer in this game right now, and I'm going to try to continue this pace. Ooh, first legendary. Let's see. What do we want? Well, if we're thinking about proc chains, one of the easiest ways of getting those going would be to pick up the Sentient Meat Hook. Although, if we're just auto-attacking, we could go for the Brilliant Behemoth and just do more damage. I mean, either way, we're going to get more legendaries as we go. So I think more damage right now is probably more beneficial to me than setting up proc chains that I don't actually have yet. Beautiful. Okay. We are on the level that has the extra boss that you can get the guaranteed legendary item from. I'm going to try to head up to the top of the map right now and get that going. In order to spawn that, you have to find the egg nests located around the map and just pop those eggs. We got to make an omelet. There's one right there. Another one. All right, the boss should be spawning right now. We are up to 6 syringes and 3 crit goggles. The 3 goggles are going to be giving us, I guess they're glasses. Let's use the correct word. That's going to be giving us 30% crit chance. We also get 5 crit chance from the spleen, 5 crit chance from the harvester scythe, and another 5 from the predatory instincts mask. Whoop, let's try to get out of that. Whoop. Of course, our damage is good. I mean, we just have good items right now. So we're just absolutely going to melt this guy, and there's nothing you can do about it. Come on, give me your legendary. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to get a little bit more healing with the scythe and try not to die standing still like an idiot. Looks like we're healing for 12 every time we crit. If we pick that up, it's now 16 every time we crit. And pretty soon we're going to be at the point where every attack we shoot out of our character is going to be guaranteed to crit. I'm going to go ahead and pick up 1 more behemoth. I'm feeling really good about our damage, and I just want to continue to increase it. I believe each one of the behemoths that you pick up is a 60% damage increase. So let's keep it going. I'm going to get 1 more scythe. Look at that. That was pretty cool. All right, let's start thinking about making our single target damage become AoE damage. One of the easiest ways of doing that is to get a few ukuleles. Every time we pull the trigger, we have a 25% chance that a chain lightning effect is going to occur. Did you see the lightning shoot out from there? Wow, that explosion's actually pretty good from 2 behemoths. So that chain lightning effect is going to spread out the damage that we deal a little bit easier. If we get more ukuleles, it has a longer bounce, and it will bounce to more enemies as well. I've been on this level long enough, though. I'm going to go ahead and start the boss. We can see what we're going up against momentarily. We're also sitting at a 65 crit chance right now with all of our items put together, I believe. So just a little bit further to go to get that up to 100. Sounds like we're fighting a Magma Worm. Indeed we are. Woo, thrown off the map. Feels bad, my dude. Feels bad. We are healing a pretty decent amount. Even walking through the fire of that elite there, we were able to out-heal that no problem. I don't know where the Magma Worm is at the moment. The chain lightning from our attack can pierce through the ground, though, and it looks like it did. That worked out pretty well for us. I'm going to pick up another Shatter Spleen because we're attacking so fast. We're going to be stacking up those crits so easily soon, and that is just going to make the damage this deals and the explosion of the Shatter Spleen even better than it already is by default, and it's already one of the best items in the game, so I'm certainly not complaining. Pretty quiet on the level right now. Not a lot going on at all. I wonder if they were expecting me to take more time actually killing off those enemies, because, dude, I got almost nothing to shoot at. Hey. All right, we're gonna rotate the teleporter around because of course, I don't want the run to end here. Why would I want that? And we'll go ahead and start the boss. I did see a few more chests to pick up before we leave. Brass contraptions. Well, with our chain lightning, we should do a lot of damage to those. That was very rude of you to knock me up in the air, little alien thing. As long as we dash before we hit the ground, we won't take too much fall damage there. Ooh. Losing some health. But with our attack speed and our crit chance, we were able to regain that health very, very, very quickly. That was actually the most difficult boss we fought just because the health was so spread out. I do have 6 ukuleles so far. That's a bounce range of 32 meters. And when it does proc, that chain lightning will bounce 12 times. So I think we've effectively taken our single target shots and made them AoE with that. Now we're going to add another layer of complexity to the proc chain before we just go all in on attack speed. And that's going to be with the ATG Missile Mark 1. Now every time we pull the trigger, there's a chance that a missile, did you see it? Leaves our character and seeks out an enemy. Technically, single target damage. But it doesn't necessarily have to go after what you're fighting. See, this one's going over there to hit something. I'm only gonna get 2 of these for right now. And there's a very important reason for that. We managed to cap off our crits. So we have a 100% chance to crit, which will then stack a bleed on the target because of our Shatter Spleen. And we also have a 100% chance to actually apply a bleed with the tri-tip dagger, just by holding left click and just by shooting. We're at the bazaar between time. And I'm hoping we get a nice, diverse array of items. Yes, indeed, we did. We're going to grab 2 more Jesters of the Drowned, bringing our total up to 5. I think, I hope, I pray that is enough for what we're trying to accomplish today. And then with our other lunar coin, I will be purchasing the Spinal Tonic. Drink the tonic, gaining a boost for 20 seconds, increasing attack damage by 100, attack speed by 70, increases your armor by 20, increases your maximum health by 50%, increases your passive health regeneration by 300%, and increases your movement speed by 30. All of that sounds amazing. All of that sounds ridiculous. But when the tonic wears off, you have a 20% chance to gain a tonic affliction, reducing all of your stats by -5%. So in order to make this work well, we need 100% uptime on this. Otherwise, we risk damaging our character for the rest of the run. Well, I picked it up. We have 5 Jesters of the Drowned, and hopefully this effect never goes away. Hopefully, perfect. We are just gonna be supercharged forever. Because we are. That is a huge buff, not only to our attack speed, but our survivability and the rest of our kit. It does give you like this fisheye view, which I know some people find irritating, but you know what? With great power comes fisheye view. Everybody knows that. Oh, hey, big guy. All right, let's see how long this boss can last. A stone titan, you say? Well, let's clear these little titans out. And I think we can deal with them no problem. Holy shit! Okay, so the reason we only need 2 of the missile launchers is because we're setting up yet another proc chain. So, when a missile launcher hits a target, good God. When a missile launcher hits a target, it now deals 600% damage. There are a pair of green items in the game known as the bands that require a certain amount of damage to be done to a target before the effect happens. One of those effects is that red fire cyclone that you just saw there. So, I want to make sure I don't die while I'm explaining this. So, these bands, one spawns that fire tornado, and one is a burst of ice damage. And you can pause and read these tooltips if you would like to learn more about them. But I actually think our auto attack can proc it now. I think so, because we hit so fucking hard. And the missile that we fire from our back can also proc the effect as well, just in case our auto attack doesn't, but I guess it will. So when we shoot something and we have that chance of chaining lightning, that lightning also has a chance of firing off a rocket, and then that rocket can proc the bands for even more damage. Does that make sense? We're basically trying to make our auto attack do extra work for us while we don't have to do any extra work. It's nice and easy. I saw a potential problem with our tonic that I'm gonna do my best to address on this level. One thing I didn't think about is the effect not being up when we change levels. And I think the easiest way to address that would be to get a fuel cell. I think one fuel cell will be enough. Now, I might be overthinking it, but I know I started this level without this fisheye vision, and I want to make sure that that doesn't negatively affect me. Other than that, attack speed. Let's go. I had one of those golden shrines. I saved up enough money to make sure we got that, because that's just a easy power increase for the rest of the run. And it's a couple free items with the time being stopped, which can be pretty strong as well. I'm not too worried about these guys. Maybe I should be. Woo! No, dude. No, dude. Totally fine. And like I said, I'm just gonna buy that one fuel cell here just in case. Maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe I'm not. We'll see. I've shown this area off in a video before, but just in case you've never seen it, that golden portal opens up I actually don't know what this is called. Is it the Golden Realm? That's what we're gonna call it. It has these matches located around the map. Oh, do you see this fire tornado? That spawned without me doing anything. I didn't have to spawn that. It just happened. This opens up the world with matchsticks. As you light these, they get closer and closer to summoning a boss. The boss will spawn after I think you light 4, but the boss will not be damageable until you ignite all 7. And they do cost gold to ignite, so make sure you're watching how much they actually cost and making sure that you can kind of light the last ones all at once. It looks like we already have enough, so I'm gonna jump over there and do that. He should spawn right now. Over there somewhere. And then, if we kill this guy, let's get this lizard out of here. I don't want to get shotgunned by fireballs. If we kill this guy, he will join us for every teleporter event for the rest of the game. We'll go ahead and line of sight here. Those bleeds, take him down. Oh my God. Excuse me. By the way, did you see how fast we had 200 bleeds stacked up against that guy? Did you see how fast we did that? My God. There are a couple chests around. There's one over here, one back here. I forgot to get him. My bad, dude. My bad. Ooh, we got a legendary. This is when I want to start thinking about our proc chains to continue to scale our damage. One of the easiest way of doing that is with a 57 leaf clover. What that's gonna do is if a condition where something could proc does not result in a proc, it'll try again. So what does that mean? That doesn't really change our crit chance. By the way, picking up a sticky bomb there for our proc chain. That doesn't change our crit chance. That doesn't change our bleed chance because both of those things are already maxed. What it does change is our ability to get the ukulele effect. So by default, it's a 25% chance to send out that chain lightning. Now it's whatever number I just hovered over. I don't know, my dude. I don't know how to math. 43.8%. I think like 7 4-leaf clovers will get the ukulele up to like a 90% chance to proc. But that doesn't just affect that. We also have a 19% chance to proc the ATG missile. And that is with every single shot that we fire. It scales up super fast. I am going to start to get some more predatory instincts for more attack speed because, of course, at the end of the day, that is our goal. But we have a super reliable basis for dealing damage now. By the way, I don't have one defensive item, so I should probably do that at some point too. Somehow we got all the way to stage 8 with no armor, no teddy bears, nothing like that. We don't even have movement speed yet. Wow. They don't stand a chance. A celestial portal has appeared. Yeah, fuck that, dude. I'm not ending this run. So more or less, we're looking at the completed build. There's one more white item I would add to this list for attack speed and damage output. And I'll try to show you that item before we end this level. But this is like the baseline build here. We have the missile launcher for our proc chains and also for dealing damage and converting some of our single target damage into AoE. Same thing with the ukulele. We want to just pull the trigger, shoot fast, and have that damage spread across the screen. Predatory Instincts next to the ukulele is our attack speed mask. Whenever we crit, we have a attack speed increase, and we're going to continue to stack those as this run goes to get even more attack speed. Then the Harvester Sights heal us every time we crit, and we kind of crit non-stop now. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, look at that, dude. Look at that. And look at that ukulele doing work over there. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I got the fuel cell because I wanted to make sure our tonic was working correctly. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, I don't actually know how to tell what it looks like when you get the debuff, but I'm pretty sure everything's working fine. Let's go ahead and get another mask here. Then we have Berserker's Pauldrons, which again, I want to stack more of because that's just going to give us more Frenzy, which is an attack speed and a movement speed increase. The more of those you get, the more duration you get. So you kind of don't need to stack those infinitely, just until you feel like you have a pretty good uptime on your attack speed buff. Following that, we have the 2 bands for our proc chains. I talked about that a lot already. The syringe for pure attack speed, that's giving us a 240% attack increase right now, and we're going to continue to stack those as the run goes on. The Lensmaker's glasses are giving us crit chance, which we currently have a 100% crit chance. The tri-tip dagger is adding a bleed, and that bleed is at a 100% chance right now as well. Remember, we also have the Shatter Spleen, which is a boss item that we found. So every time we crit at all with any of our effects, whether it be our proc chain that we have firing off or just our left click, that's also applying another bleed that is independent of the tri-tip dagger. We're going to skip an item here and talk about the Sticky Bomb. The Sticky Bomb can proc from the proc chain that we have going on. So I was just thinking of it as a way of adding some more damage onto enemies that are just getting affected by the chain lightning effect, and I don't really have to interact with it all. For our legendaries, we did get 2 57-leaf clovers as well as a Brilliant Behemoth. The clover increases our luck and our ability to proc stuff. By the way, 2 clovers brings our chain lightning chance up to 57%. I don't think we need any more than that. Because we shoot so fast, like a coin flip on every shot that you're going to chain lightning seems really, really high to me. And last but not least, we do have the, I guess not last, Jester of the Drowned. We're comboing this with our Spinal Tonic. I'm not sure on the exact number that you need of Gestures of the Drowned to keep 100% uptime on that Spinal Tonic. I'm sure someone already left a comment telling me I'm stupid and explaining exactly how it works. So just look for that down in the comment section. And last but not least, we are getting just a few of the war banners. Every time we level up, we drop a flag that will give us attack speed if we stand in its area of influence. And whenever we activate the teleporter at the end, that'll show up as well. Let's go ahead and just continue to pick up ukuleles at this point. So this is the build. This is what I would recommend if you want to max your attack speed. Obviously, we can continue to get more attack speed and more masks and do things like that. And we will. But if you want something to shoot for, this is what I would recommend shooting for. Now, if you feel like you need more movement speed, if you feel like you need more survivability, go for it, my dude. Play the game the way you want to. I'm actually amazed I made it to stage 9 with very, very, very few defensive items. I only got those 4 armor plates. It reduces damage by 20. I picked those up so late, it's probably not even worth it at all, to be totally honest with you. But they're there, we can use them, and they're nice to have. I am going to continue to play. I'm going to get some teddy bears. I'm going to continue to get attack speed, and we can see just how fucking ridiculous this shit gets, my dude. If you're still watching, leave a comment. Say, you gotta go fast! Oh, look at this. Look at all those missiles flying out, too. Yo, those 57 leaf clovers are doing their job, my dude. They're doing their job. You know what? Let's go ahead, kill this guy, and we can pick up an Aegis so we get overhealing. Healing past full grants you a temporary barrier. What does that mean? So this guy right here, look at my health. Just by attacking him and healing with our harvester scythes, we get even more maximum health for a short time. And because we have so many of the ukuleles that are continuing to chain all over the map, where's the range of these right now? 38 meters, we can make that even better. 38 meters on the chain lightning. Anything in range of that is going to be taking damage. We're going to heal because everything we're doing is a guaranteed crit, and then we're gonna get even more HP as a result. All right, I'm out of here. I hope this helped any new players. I hope this was easy to follow, but I also hope that veteran players, you know, got a kick out of this too. I'm gonna kick it up to the extremes as long as I can stay alive, but sincerely, I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Dude, these death mushrooms, I don't know where they're at, but they clear. Is it this guy? He's been like attacking me this whole level. Is it because he can see me up there? Oh, God. Fuck off, my dude. All right, I already spun the thing. I have 24 grand. I feel like that's enough to loot after this. Let's get this going. Dude, I'm going to get some movement speed. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're okay. Round 3. I'm actually going to go straight to the teleporter as soon as I can find it because these enemies are starting to be no joke. Never mind. We're going to look for another mountain shrine. As you can see, I got a little bit of movement speed. We got a scavenger. Get him out of here, dude. Get some free loot. I'm not going to loot it until after because I'm scared, dude. Enemies are pretty scary. I'm going to do one quick lap. Look for another mountain shrine. And I'm gonna start it. Okay, I think the only enemy I've killed is a scavenger. So, let's see how good our ukulele is. Glacial Vagrant. I'm not seeing any chain lightnings yet. There they go. Whoa! Did you see all the stuff I killed over there? Holy shit! Holy shit! Look at that! Ah! Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! I gave away my spinal tonic! Oh, that's bad. Please don't get me sick. Oh God, I can't even open that. Okay, I think we're chilling. Would I have a debuff? What? Oh, I didn't like that. That's not a good feeling. I didn't mean to buy that robot. Fuck, dude. You know what we can do in the meantime, though, is pick up either the elephant for the armor or the supermassive leech. We heal for 20% of the damage that we deal. I don't know if we can have 100% uptime on this thing, but I imagine it'll be close. And that extra healing will just go into our Aegis. So that might be a good alternative. Looks like we would need a couple more, maybe like 3 more Gestures of the Drowned to give that 100% uptime. But that would be a lot of extra healing. Let's go with that for a little bit, because I can think of some fun combos with that. That might be a happy little accident. Of course, we do lose attack speed, but only for a little bit. I'm gonna try something else with this combo as well. I'm gonna pick up Nukahana's Opinion. So whenever we auto attack, we heal. This should save up our healing and fire off extra projectiles. Yeah, look at these green projectiles. Just more free damage from just holding down left click. I hate it when the teleporter's back here. It's always the last place I think of looking. Oh, this is also not where I want to fight an overloading worm! My frame rate! Have you seen it? It's missing! And what am I shooting? All right, everything's fine. I wasn't panicking. You were panicking. Shut up. My damage is starting to fall off a little bit. Obviously, the bleeds are still pretty good. It just kind of takes time to get that damage going. I have 36 of the attack speed syringes right now and 8 predatory masks. What I might do is invest a few more greens into the missile launcher, because I mean, look how many of those we're sending out. It's a lot. It is a lot. So invest a few more greens into the missile launcher, because those can do some pretty phenomenal damage later on. I do have 20 of the ukuleles. Its proc chance doesn't go up by having extra, but its range does. So anytime I attack something, anything within 60 meters is gonna be electrocuted, basically. And I'm also going to pick up a few sticky bombs until we have 100% proc chance on that, because every time we auto attack, leaving a sticky bomb is gonna be a pretty sizable increase to our damage. And those are just some modifiers that we can make really, really easily. Also, the sticky bombs have a chance to proc every time we hit someone with chain lightning, just like the ATG missile launcher has a chance to fire because of a chain lightning effect. So I found another 57 leaf clover. So our proc chance for the ukulele is now 68 every time we fire. And also we are at a 99.2% chance with 14 sticky bombs to apply every time we shoot. And that's gonna be a monstrous damage increase. Ooh, the frames. They're leaving me. Beautiful. Great boss damage for stage 15. Very proud of that. Round 4. Oh, these are some big dudes. Let's see how we're doing. Not bad. I'm gonna pick up the sentient meat hook. It's actually gonna be ridiculous with the amount of luck that we have, I think. I don't think that number's right. Max enemies hooked. 5,904,000? What? But basically this is gonna, oh my God, kill my frame rate. And combo with our other proc chance items that we threw into the build to have a chance to suck enemies together. Holy fuck! I killed it, I guess. I'm also gonna start picking up some guillotines so we can execute elites as they get low on health. Instantly kill elite monsters below 13% health. We're gonna get a few of those. I just realized I forgot an attack speed item! It only took me 101 minutes! Oh my God! Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me find it. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. Holy shit. Oh my God. This thing, the Warhorn. Your equipment gives you 70% attack speed whenever you use your equipment. Oh my god. And because we already have 100% uptime on our equipment with the Gesture of the Drowned, and it's just popping off all the time, that's pretty much just an attack speed bonus all the time. I totally forgot. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So when you're stacking these, what increases is the duration of the effect. So we have 5 right now. That's a 24-second duration on the attack speed increase that we get for using our equipment, which is more than enough. Our equipment right now is on like a 4-second cooldown, 5-second cooldown, something like that, 6-second cooldown. But I still think I might swap back to the tonic soon, just to see what that's like. So I wanted to make sure we covered that as well. Speaking of switching back to the tonic, that was a random blue portal. I didn't activate that one. Nice. 90 syringes. So we're back up to the maximum attack speed. Well, not maximum. I guess it keeps scaling. Our syringes are giving us 1,365 attack speed. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Completely deleted. Our proc chance on the missile launcher is 40%. And we only have 7 of them. But did you see how much damage that just did? Look how many we shoot out. And even with just a few. 235k on that hit. 235k. For an enemy I wasn't even directly attacking. I'm also gonna make sure I get those Berserker Pauldrons so I have 100% uptime on that, because I've been putting that off for a while now. God, I feel so bad about the Warhorn. Oof. With just 3 of them, the frenzy duration is 14 seconds. I'm gonna get it up to 20, and I imagine that is more than enough. There it is, dude. 100. A 1,500 attack speed increase. That's pretty good. Does anyone know of a mod where I can see my character's current stats? Because I can hover over each of these individually and be like 1635 plus whatever that was supposed to give. God, wait, I can't even see my equipment up top. Never mind, I'm losing it. You know what I mean? I want to see the sum of all of my stats put together. How fast am I actually running right now? What is my actual attack speed with all of these items added together? If you know of one, let me know, please. We're at 17 guillotines now, and that means we execute elites at 68% health or lower, which is basically no damage at all. He's dead. When those rockets get there, he's dead. The game's only getting easier, my dudes, and we're 2 hours in. I have 24 of the guillotines right now, and executing elites when they're at about 75% HP, and I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. If I wanted to scale my damage up more at this point, it would literally just be more attack speed and then buffing the damage of those rockets, because you can see just every time we shoot, there's an absolute barrage of projectiles leaving my character's body. All right, let's see how this big guy does. Remember, the guillotine doesn't affect him. Yeah, we're doing all right, okay. I know it's against the law to say. I know the moment I say these words, the run is gonna be over. I know that. But my dudes, I feel like we could just kind of go as long as we want with this. I feel like there's no end in sight. That's 150 soldier syringes. That is 2,250% attack speed with only that one item. Look at that. Whenever our damage gets a little bit low now, all I do is throw in another rocket launcher, another ATG missile launcher, the green item, just one more. I just put one more in, and then everybody dies. And then, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, when I feel like my damage is getting a little low again, just added another one. I mean, obviously I'm exaggerating because I just bought 4 in a row, but, like, it just skyrockets your damage. It's insane. Our attack speed is so high. Our luck is just the right amount, I feel. Whoa, almost got one shot. that was a close one. I don't even have a topaz brooch yet. We're an hour and 130 minutes. That's not an hour. That's more. And I don't even have a topaz. Let's buy one. Let's buy one topaz brooch. There we go. Instantly killed. Instantly killed. That's fucking insane. And then adding another Shatter Spleen onto that is only going to make it even more crazy. You know, I could have bought that Molten Beak or whatever it's called. Molten Talon. The top right boss item. And that would actually give us some more on-hit effects. But I actually think the Spleen is doing some work. I'm also going to pick up one armor-piercing round. Because who doesn't need 20% more damage to bosses? Am I right, dude? Oh, I almost got one shot. Hopefully we can out-heal it. Okay. All right. All right. Things are getting a little scary. Okay. Understood. Heard loud and clear. Oh, God, it's more of them. Mercy me. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even see the boss. I didn't even see it. I think this will do it, dude. We're 162 minutes into this run. That's just shy of 3 hours. If I can find 4 more green items, then we're at 50 predatory masks. Oh, yeah. Actually, the frame rate overall has been pretty good. I think it's just these, like, clusters of enemies that really messes it up. Ooh, a legendary out of the scavenger. That's always fun. What do we... Let's get another Aegis, maybe? Or a rejuvenation rack. We'll double our healing. All right. 2 more. We're on the hunt. We just passed 250 syringes. That's just insane. Oh, one more. There it is, dude. That brings our attack speed after we crit up to... Can't even think and move. Up to 1,212% just from the mask alone. That doesn't count the frenzy. That doesn't count the tincture. That doesn't count the war hammer. That doesn't count the war horn. Excuse me. That doesn't count the war banner. That doesn't count our fucking 255 syringes. Which, by the way, is 3,825 attack speed. Just in case you wanted to know. Good God, my dude. It's getting kind of ridiculous. All right, don't rotate it. It's time to go die with honor and dignity. I don't see the scavenger. There he is. Okay. All right, good fight, my dude. Good try. We're going in. It's time for the long run. Before we get in there, let's really take a second to appreciate the amount of attacks we do. See this guy? That was like half a second holding down the trigger. Holding down the left click for just half a second. Yo, those sticky bombs were a good investment. And those ATG missile launchers, they do some work, man. Just under 3 hours in this run fighting the boss. I don't think that's the right time. I don't think that's when we should do it. I mean, he's taking a little bit of damage. Nothing too ridiculous. He's pretty tanky. We just have to keep backpedaling away from him and we should be okay. That's 1,000 stacks of bleed. Oh, I can't hit him up there, huh? Jump over that. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Ooh, nope, 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 not today, not today. Oh, God. I really think that could kill me in one shot. Maybe I'm overhyping it a little bit. Maybe it's no big deal. Maybe I wouldn't even feel it. But they did a good job of making me scared of it anyway. Oh, shit! Okay, phase one is... I took 6,000 damage there. 6,000. Phase one's done. This is ad phase. This is going to be the easiest phase of our entire life. Nothing to it. All right, stage 3. That was the fastest stage 2 I think I've ever had. He came back down. He has ads this time. You better run, my dude! That's what I thought. You're certainly not gonna win just trading into me. Whoop. We're okay. We're okay. Move with the lasers. Everything's fucking holy shit. I should have died there. Backing up. He has 1,000 stacks of bleed on him. And climbing. Oh, God! Quick shift out of that. All right, he's immune to damage, and he's slowly gonna take my items one after another, after another, after another. By the way, isn't this Hellfire Tincture just gonna, like, nerf me now? We're getting some stuff back. We're getting a lot of stuff back. Hold on. Wait a minute. Are we gonna... Of course we're not gonna win. Of course we're not gonna win. He one-shot me with my own rocket launchers. Yo, fun run, team. Thank you so much for being a part of it. 1.3 billion damage done. Don't mind if I do. Take care, guys. Remember to like, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and hit the bell, my friends. Take care.